Hello and welcome back to the Immortal News family. In today's heartfelt video, we bring to you the latest updates on the passing of some truly remarkable individuals within the last 24 hours. As a part of the Immortal News family, we are committed to honoring and remembering those who have made a lasting impact in our lives and the world. If this video touches your heart, or if the stories of these extraordinary people have moved you, please show your respect and remembrance by giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for joining us in this moment of reflection and tribute. Number 10. Zoot Money, an iconic figure in British music, was celebrated for his mastery of the Hammond organ and his vibrant performances as a vocalist, keyboardist, and bandleader. Born George Bruno Money on 17th July 1942 in Bournemouth, England, he became a leading figure in the 1960s music scene with his Big Roll Band, known for blending soul, jazz, and rhythm and blues into an electrifying sound that captivated audiences. Inspired by musical legends like Jerry Lee Lewis and Ray Charles, Money took his stage name Zoot from saxophonist Zoot Sims, further embedding himself in the jazz and rock world. Money's career saw him collaborate with a range of notable artists including Eric Burdon, Peter Green, Steve Marriott, and Alexis Korner. He was also a key player in the psychedelic band Dantalian's Chariot, which played alongside groups like Pink Floyd and Soft Machine. Zoot's spirited presence and dynamic organ playing earned him a place in the heart of London's Soho music scene, particularly through his performances at the Flamingo Club. Beyond music, Zoot had a prolific career as a character actor, appearing in various films and television dramas such as Porridge and Breaking Glass. His versatility extended to composing music for television series, and his work with numerous bands and artists over the decades showcased his adaptability across genres. Zoot Money passed away at the age of 82. His contributions to music and his engaging persona continue to inspire new generations of musicians and fans alike. Tributes to Zoot Money. Number 9. Henny Moan, celebrated as one of the most enduring actresses in her field, left an everlasting mark on both stage and screen. Best known for her roles in iconic films, such as the Oscar-nominated 9 Lives and the classic horror film Lake of the Dead, Moan became a symbol of cinematic excellence. Born on 22 February 1936 in Alta, she grew up in Gratangen and Narvik, later moving to Oslo to pursue her dreams in the arts. She was among the first students to attend the newly established Theatre Academy in 1953. Moan's theatrical career was distinguished by her performances at the National Theatre, Oslo New Theatre, and the Norwegian Theatre, where she took on challenging roles such as Marguerite in The Lady of the Camellias and Miss Julie in Strindberg's classic play. Her talent earned her the prestigious Ace-Buys Honorary Award in 2006. Beyond her contributions to the stage, she captured audiences with her role in 9 Lives, a film recognized as the greatest in her country's cinema history. Her portrayal in Lake of the Dead remains a cultural touchstone, highlighted by an unforgettable scene that defined film of that era. Moan's life also included notable relationships with celebrated figures, such as her marriage to writer Andre Bjerke, with whom she had a daughter, and her partnership with singer Ole Paus, with whom she had a son. Henny Moan passed away at the age of 88. Her legacy lives on through her groundbreaking roles and her influence on generations of performers and filmmakers. Tributes to Henny Moan. Number 8. James Hollcroft, a promising young talent in the entertainment world, left an everlasting mark with his performances and vibrant spirit. Best known for his role in the popular television series Como dice el dicho, Hollcroft captivated audiences with his charisma and natural ability to bring depth to his characters. As a student at Televisa's Centro de Educación Artística, he was recognized for his dedication, passion, and potential, qualities that endeared him to both mentors and peers. Born on 17th of July 1998 in Mexico City, James Hollcroft was driven by a love for acting from a young age. He pursued his dreams with determination, joining CEA to hone his craft and quickly gaining attention for his unique talent. His work on stage, including his recent performance in the play Dime KC, showcased his versatility and commitment to his art. Hollcroft's career, though brief, was marked by a genuine love for storytelling and a desire to connect with audiences. Beyond his professional accomplishments, James was known for his warm and kind-hearted nature. His sister Jane Hollcroft and his family remember him as a loving brother who brought light and joy into their lives. His disappearance on September 3rd deeply concerned his loved ones, and after days of searching, the news of his passing at the age of 26 has left the community heartbroken. The impact of James Hollcroft's life and career is felt deeply by those who knew and admired him. His contributions to television and theater, as well as his spirit of generosity and kindness, will continue to inspire future generations. Tributes to James Hollcroft.
Number 7.
Bette Bourne, a groundbreaking actor and activist, was renowned for transforming the landscape of theater with his radical approach to drag performance. Founder of the influential drag troupe Blue Lips, Bette combined politics, humor, and performance art, challenging traditional norms and making a significant impact on mainstream theater. His work demonstrated that rhinestones and radical politics could not only coexist but thrive together. Born Peter Bourne on September 22, 1939 in Bangor during his family's wartime evacuation, he was raised in London. Encouraged by his mother who nurtured his early love for theater, he trained at the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama, graduating in the early 1960s. Bette's career began with traditional roles in British theater, but his true calling emerged as a champion of gay liberation in the 1970s. Frustrated by the restrictive professional environment, he became an outspoken activist, joining the London Gay Liberation Front and embracing a new identity as Bette. He founded Blue Lips in the late 1970s, revolutionizing drag performance with a unique style that defied traditional female impersonation and embraced queer expression. His career spanned from off-Broadway to the Royal Shakespeare Company, where he portrayed characters with his signature blend of classical technique and a bold, queer sensibility. Later, he collaborated with renowned artists and inspired many young queer performers. Despite being diagnosed with dementia in 2015, Bette continued to engage with his community, teaching and making appearances until his passing. Bette Bourne passed away at the age of 84. He is remembered as a trailblazer who expanded the boundaries of performance art and championed LGBTQ rights with wit and courage. Tributes to Bette Bourne.
Number 6.
Ilkan Karaman, known for his dynamic presence on the basketball court, made his mark as a professional athlete in both European and international leagues. A versatile player, Karaman was celebrated for his contributions to several top-tier teams in Turkey and abroad, as well as his representation of his country on the national stage. His journey in professional basketball reflected both his resilience and his enduring passion for the sport. Born on May 13, 1990 in Istanbul, Karaman began his professional career with Tofaş Bursa in 2007, quickly establishing himself as a talented forward. His career saw significant growth after signing with Fenerbahçe in 2012, where he played in the Turkish Basketball League and the EuroLeague. Though sidelined for a season due to knee surgery, he continued to play for several other Turkish teams, including Beşiktaş, Istanbul BB, and Büyükçekmece. He further expanded his career internationally, joining teams such as Cholet in France and the Antibes Sharks, demonstrating his skill and adaptability across different leagues. Karaman's potential was recognized beyond Europe when he was selected by the Brooklyn Nets in the 2012 NBA draft, becoming the first player drafted by the Nets following their relocation to Brooklyn. Though he did not play in the NBA, his rights were traded between several NBA teams, underscoring his international recognition. A committed athlete, Karaman was a regular player for Turkey's youth national teams and participated in the Eurobasket 2013 qualification with the senior team, reflecting his pride in representing his homeland on the international stage. Tragically, Ilkan Karaman passed away at the age of 34, following a fatal accident. His untimely death has left a profound void in the basketball community and among his fans worldwide. Karaman's legacy lives on through his contributions to basketball and his spirited approach to life, inspiring future generations of players. Tributes to Ilkan Karaman.
Number 5.
Herbie Flowers, an exceptional musician known for his mastery of bass guitar, double bass, and tuba, left an everlasting mark on the music world. A key member of bands like Blue Mink, T-Rex, and Sky, Flowers was also a prolific session player, contributing to recordings by Elton John, David Bowie, Lou Reed, Cat Stevens, and many others. He was celebrated for his distinctive bass line on Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side, which became a defining sound of the 1970s. Born on May 19, 1938 in Isleworth, Middlesex, England, Herbie began his musical journey in the Royal Air Force, where he first learned to play the tuba and later transitioned to the double bass and bass guitar. His career took off in the 1960s, as he quickly gained a reputation as a session musician, collaborating with major record producers and artists. In 1969, he co-founded Blue Mink and played a key role in their hit Melting Pot. By the end of the 1970s, Flowers had performed on an estimated 500 hit recordings, showcasing his versatility and innovation. He was also known for composing the novelty hit Grandad and co-founding the band Sky in 1979. Beyond his musical contributions, Herbie was a dedicated educator, teaching at Ardingly College and running rock shops to inspire young musicians. In 2009, he founded community choirs that continued to thrive, reflecting his passion for bringing music to all. Herbie Flowers passed away at the age of 86. His legacy lives on in the countless songs he enriched and the many artists he inspired, ensuring his contributions to music will never be forgotten. Tributes to Herbie Flowers.
Number 4.
Walter G. Amer, a respected figure in the American business community, was renowned for his leadership as the president and CEO of Waffle House, a role he held from 2012 until his passing in 2024. Under his guidance, Waffle House maintained its unique place in American culture and hospitality, and he was instrumental in navigating the company through challenges. Born on May 26, 1966, Walter Amer grew up with a keen sense of determination and ambition. He graduated from the Georgia Institute of Technology in 1989 and began his career at Allen Bradley, where he developed a solid foundation in business and finance. In 1992, he joined Waffle House and quickly rose through the ranks, becoming Vice President of Finance in 1999 and Chief Financial Officer in 2001. By 2006, he was named President, and in 2012 he assumed the role of CEO, where he continued to lead with integrity and dedication. Amer's influence extended beyond his professional achievements. He served on the board of directors of Aaron's Inc., where he applied his strategic insight to benefit another major American company. His leadership style was marked by humility and a commitment to the well-being of his employees, demonstrated most notably during the pandemic, when he chose to halve his salary to ensure the company's sustainability. Walter G. Amer passed away at the age of 58, leaving behind a legacy of strong leadership and unwavering dedication to his industry. His commitment to his work and his compassionate approach to management continue to inspire those who knew him, ensuring his impact on the business community endures. Tributes to Walter G. Amer.
Number 3.
Dan Morgenstern was a towering figure in the world of jazz, celebrated for his insightful writings, archival work, and tireless advocacy that shaped the genre's history and preservation. As a jazz writer, editor, archivist, and producer, he won 8 Grammy Awards for Best Album Notes, cementing his reputation as a leading authority on jazz. Morgenstern was instrumental in transforming Rutgers Newark's Institute of Jazz Studies into the world's largest collection of jazz documents, recordings, and memorabilia. Born on October 24, 1929 in Munich, Germany, Dan Morgenstern was the son of renowned Jewish author Soma Morgenstern. He spent his early years in Vienna and Copenhagen before arriving in the United States in 1947. His career began with contributions to Jazz Journal in 1958, and he went on to edit several jazz magazines, including Metronome and Downbeat. In 1976, he became the director of the Institute of Jazz Studies, a role in which he significantly expanded its collections and outreach. Morgenstern's contributions to jazz were not limited to writing and archiving. He arranged concerts, such as the Jazz in the Garden series at the Museum of Modern Art, and produced radio and television programs that brought jazz to wider audiences. His books, Jazz People and Living with Jazz, are considered essential readings in jazz literature, earning him multiple ASCAP Deems Taylor Awards. Throughout his life, Morgenstern was a passionate advocate for jazz education and was honored with the A.B. Spellman Jazz Masters Award for Jazz Advocacy by the National Endowment for the Arts in 2007. His dedication to preserving jazz history has left an everlasting mark on the field, inspiring future generations of musicians, historians, and enthusiasts. Dan Morgenstern passed away at the age of 94. His profound impact on jazz will continue to resonate, ensuring that the music he loved remains vibrant and vital for years to come. Tributes to Dan Morgenstern.
Number 2.
Rebecca Horn was a pioneering artist renowned for her transformative works that redefined the boundaries of sculpture and performance art. Her enigmatic creations, from kinetic sculptures to surreal films, challenged conventional perceptions of the human body and its interaction with space. She was honored with prestigious awards, including the Premium Imperial and top prizes at Documenta and the Carnegie International, affirming her influential role in contemporary art. Born on May 24, 1944 in Michelstadt, Germany, Rebecca Horn was drawn to the mysticism of alchemy and the poetic surrealism of Raymond Roussel from a young age. These early influences shaped her unique artistic vision, evident in her daring installations and performances. Horn studied at the Hamburg University of Fine Arts, where her experimental approach led to groundbreaking works like Unicorn and Pencil Mask, which explored themes of transformation and human vulnerability. Her career was marked by significant milestones, including her participation in the Venice Biennale, exhibitions at the Guggenheim Museum, and installations such as the Concert in Reverse for Sculptur Projecta Münster, which delved into the dark history of post-war Germany. Her films, including Buster's Bedroom, demonstrated her versatility and creativity, merging visual art with cinematic narrative. Throughout her life, Horn remained committed to pushing the boundaries of artistic expression, often confronting viewers with unsettling, thought-provoking experiences. She believed in using art as a means to elevate consciousness and explore the complex interplay between the self and the outer world. Her works often evoked a sense of ritual and transformation, inviting viewers to embrace ambiguity and introspection. Rebecca Horn passed away at the age of 80. Her legacy continues to inspire artists and audiences worldwide, as her works remain a testament to the power of art to provoke, challenge, and transcend. Tributes to Rebecca Horn. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Tragedy struck in Anaheim on Friday evening as a 3-year-old girl passed away after being found unresponsive in a car, while her mother was discovered unconscious in the same vehicle. The incident occurred on the 1300 block of Fashion Lane, where family members initially tried to administer first aid to the child before first responders arrived. The young girl was rushed to a nearby hospital but sadly did not survive. The mother, found unconscious alongside her daughter, was also taken to the hospital and is currently recovering. Authorities have not yet determined what caused the mother to lose consciousness or what led to the child's tragic passing. A woman identifying herself as the great-aunt of the mother told NBC4 that the mother had locked herself and her daughter inside the car. She noted that the mother has 2 children, and the other child was in school at the time. Concerned relatives who were on their way to pick up the older child discovered the scene and described the mother as disoriented. "My heart is so heavy knowing that our little girl of 3 years of age died of the heat," the great-aunt said. Investigators are waiting for the mother's recovery to gather more details. News 2. A tragic story from China has drawn attention to the dangers of extreme overwork. A 30-year-old man, known as Bao, passed away from organ failure after working an exhausting 104 consecutive days with only 1 day off. Bao, a painter, began his grueling schedule in February 2023 while working on a project in Zhoushan, Zhejiang Province. His single day of rest came on April 6th. Feeling unwell, he finally took a sick day on May 25th, but his condition rapidly deteriorated. He was rushed to the hospital on May 28th and died from a lung infection and respiratory failure on June 1st. Following his death, Abao's family filed a lawsuit against his employer, accusing the company of gross negligence and citing the long hours as a direct cause of his weakened immune system and subsequent death. Although the company argued that Abao's workload was reasonable and any additional hours were voluntary, a Chinese court disagreed. The court found the company 20% liable, recognizing that the 104-day work period violated Chinese labor laws, which mandate a maximum of 44 hours per week. The court awarded Abao's family 400,000 yuan for compensation and emotional distress. The company's appeal was denied in August. News 3. Angel Reese's standout rookie season with the Chicago Sky has come to an early end due to a wrist injury suffered in a game against the Los Angeles Sparks. The injury, which occurred on Friday, has left the number 7 pick in the 2024 draft sidelined for the remainder of the season. Reese, a star national champion from LSU, shared her thoughts on social media, expressing gratitude for her achievements and optimism for the future. "Although this is God's timing and not mine, I am finally able to give myself a physical and mental break," she wrote. Reese made an immediate impact in her debut season, setting records with 26 double-doubles, the second most in WNBA history, and a record-breaking 15 consecutive double-doubles, averaging 13.6 points, 13.1 rebounds, and 1.3 steals per game. She earned an all-star selection alongside her college rival Caitlin Clark. Reese's presence both on and off the court drew a new wave of fans to the WNBA. Despite the injury, she plans to participate in Unrivaled, a new 3x3 league launching in January. The Sky, currently 8th in the standings, are fighting for the final playoff spot, hoping to overcome a challenging second half of the season.
Number 1.
Melina Furman was a distinguished Argentine educator, author, and biologist who left an everlasting mark on the world of education with her innovative approach to teaching and learning. Renowned for her groundbreaking contributions, she was celebrated as one of the most influential education thinkers in the Spanish-speaking world. Her work inspired countless educators and students, elevating the standard of education and emphasizing the importance of critical thinking and inquiry-based learning. Born on July 18, 1975, Melina Furman grew up in Argentina and pursued her passion for the biological sciences at the Universidad de Buenos Aires, where she earned her degree in biological sciences. She later continued her studies in the United States, obtaining a master's and a PhD from Columbia University. Her academic journey paved the way for a prolific career, during which she served as an investigative professor at the Universidad de San Andrés, where her teachings and research focused on empowering educators and fostering a culture of curiosity in students. Throughout her career, Furman became known for her innovative methods that made learning more accessible and engaging. She authored several influential works on education, sharing her insights on how to harness the power of curiosity and scientific thinking in everyday classrooms. Her teachings emphasized hands-on experimentation and inquiry, challenging traditional educational norms and inspiring educators worldwide to adopt more dynamic, student-centered approaches. Beyond her professional accomplishments, Melina was admired for her dedication to improving educational standards and her belief in the transformative power of knowledge. Her work has been a beacon for those striving to ignite a love for learning in future generations. Melina Furman passed away at the age of 49. Her legacy continues to shape the world of education, inspiring educators and students alike to think critically, explore boldly, and never stop asking questions. Tributes to Melina Furman. Frank Griffin, a distinguished Hollywood makeup artist renowned for his long-standing collaboration with Steve Martin, left an everlasting mark on the film industry through his artistry and creativity.